Sorry, guys. My internet provider's a piece of shit. You ready, Zach, Brendan?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
One, two, three, go. All right. So where we left off is that Brendan was slower than a lot of his mon.
Yeah, I was looking at this turn. I'm like, this is like probably one of the better spots. Like, I looked at him like when I was making my choice to come in. I'm like, Incineroar is probably like the best mon I have out right now, like available right now to deal with the two mons he has on board. So it's like, might as well throw Garfield out there, alongside Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. I feel like Drampa has had that nickname on multiple teams already.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. There was no way in hell of being. He actually was thinking about it. He almost clicked Trick Room.
So you want to know some crazy shit, Brendan?
What?
Back in the day, Zach was because of the way replays happened in this. Zach was so obsessed that people would see his moves that he would actually have me put like blackout boxes on the replays to block his moves and shit.
Wow. How
Like,
impressive.
so
I mean,
his,
it's not like I wanted to give away myself.
right, but at the end of the day, well, yeah, at the end of the day, there was really no preventing it, and we all kind of got used to the idea. Plus, when replays did exist, you used to be able to go back and play your opponents or either team in the replay.
Yeah.
So, like in season 2,
Not a lot.
Zach and I,
Not a lot of people.
dude, in season 2, yeah, that's how I used to train. I would go play the replay.
Oh,
And then there was one time in season 2 where we went, because Zach was playing a recent finals, so we went against his last like couple teams and brought like an imposter Ditto and just like copied all of his Pokemon to see what he had on his team. And I remember one time we got to the Smeargle and he was like, why would he have skill swap on Smeargle? And I was like, to pass Moody onto one of his other Pokemon.
Yeah, and here we see the Mudsdale coming out, and I'm like, oh great, this thing's probably gonna be an issue.
hell yeah.
I was like, I was thinking, maybe this is time to get Incineroar the hell out of here, because I don't think I'm gonna eat a high horsepower or a body press.
I was really happy about this move because I know Trick Room's not up. I'm like, bro, like everything in my body is like, please, for the love of God, parting shot that dumb horse. Like, please get him out of there.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
can
I gotta
never-
get this thing out of here. So like,
I'm
might
like,
as well
if he's gonna Dynamax at this point, the likely thing to Dynamax would probably be Mudsdale. But you were smart and you were like, yeah, like we gotta get out of here.
I fucked around a lot this season and kind of focused on. I ran a lot of similar sets where I was doing like berries and whatnot, and I kind of forgot about some of the more intricate strategies of doubles.
Yeah, no, this is where the poor, the very famous poor choice came in.
Ooh, Dragalge.
Yeah, I mean, I think to his credit though, like,
Oh, wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
For it to happen.
So,
yeah,
and-
you guys are gonna see, like, to his credit, what happens next, he couldn't have predicted.
So what I was gonna say though is shifting moves, so pivot moves like U-turn and parting shot and stuff. They're so huge in doubles, it's crazy. Like you
Totally
should
agree.
usually have, and things like eject button and red card, like those are good ass fucking moves.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I just bring in good old Nope, and here comes Blizzard, and he could not. I don't think he'd have ever seen this coming.
Bro, this is fucking pretty much GG here. I mean, nothing on the field right now can handle that Arachnid at all.
Both of his big triggers are like half damage. Like he
Yeah,
can't
not to
even
mention,
demouse
yeah,
this week this powerful Gouge. Like they're just here.
Yeah, so
Your trick room and your trick room mons are slower than his, so it's like, bro. Like,
bro,
what can
I
you do?
fucking love Arachnid. Like, if I didn't already have so much water on my team earlier in the season, that would have been one of my pickups. And I would have kept it all year. Yeah, like.
And he's like kind of like
Yeah, no,
debating,
here-
like,
I think here comes the turn. I think for
Oh. All right, so here's what I think happened, and let me say this. What I think happened here is when you hit back on Showdown, which I think he did a lot of practicing on this year, it goes all the way back to your first Pokemon's moveset. So he probably hit back and was assuming that he was on Mudsdale, but it didn't happen like that.
Yeah, I think he said that he meant to swap out Mudsdale.
Yeah, no, he was in he showed the stream footage and everything. And he immediately felt the face of regret when he made that move.
Always
Yeah,
double
not-
check.
Yeah, I was looking at this turn. I'm like, I'm not really too. I think, yeah, I was like, let's maybe not try and poke this Dragology with this Max Kaiser because it's gonna die here.
I would
And,
say, go ahead.
And if Drampa eats it, it's already done way more than enough damage. So I won't really be too sad about it dying.
Yeah, you're not losing out too hard. I think
I'll be
that.
honest.
Go ahead.
I was just about to say, I think him not bringing in DD from the get-go, I just think that was a bad call. Yeah, Brendan might have been able to abuse his, terrain to an extent.
I think
having the ability to set off T1 triggering if you want to, that's really good. And just in general, being able to do
but
the whole psychic spam shit,
think about this too.
You want that.
Even if he was afraid of expanding force on just Brendan's team, he could have still brought Thwacky and forcibly changed his own terrain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was just kind of
Yeah, this was a very.
I think it might have been a thing again where he wasn't really trying to play his hand too much.
We'll see.
He was saying that.
I think that there's two things, and I hate. I'm not picking on you, Jordan. I think there's two things that happened in Jordan's season that really affected or three things. How the outcome went. Go ahead.
I hate this move, by the way.
The Pyro
I
Ball?
said I hate this call, by the way. No, the D-Max and I just think it was.
Yeah,
I
think this turn the tide of the battle probably could have been shifted a little bit if he T-maxed Celesteela instead.
Absolutely, for the max airstream.
At this point, Cinderace is so frail. He's not going to be able to do enough damage.
Especially under rain.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just a bad call. I don't like it. I think he would have been better off trying to D-max Celesteela maybe.
And he's Gigantamax, so he can't even change weather. Anyway, the three things I think really affected Jordan's season. He kept almost the same team all year, so we did see a lot of what it could do. And he brought a lot of the same Pokemon every week. And then he wanted to hold back on the last couple weeks to not reveal his playoff strategies and stuff. But he didn't get the ticket yet. You know what I mean? If he had stayed focused just for even one more match, it could have gone a little bit differently. And then lastly,
definitely should have moves like that if you're not sealed in for sure.
His losses, the losses that he took this season, were all because he was scared of certain shit and not focusing more on his team composition so much so as focusing against his opponent's Pokemon. You know?
Yeah.
And
I feel if you're playing solely to play it against what your opponent's bringing, you're just in a bad spot.
Yeah, you want to have spread moves that check your opponent, but at the end of the day, what you really want is your core team to function as it's supposed to. It's not really this Pokemon's here against this Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's your team working together and then having those checks for your opponent's team in place.
Right.
As
Checks
a secondary. Yeah, right, exactly. Checks come after.
I mean, honestly, had he kept Whimsicott, with the beat-up strategy, beat up Mudsdale in this matchup would be really fucking scary.
So, for those of you that don't know, I even told him, Zach told me not to say anything, but as soon as I thought about it, I went to Jordan and I was like, Jordan, literally, if you just pick up a Justified Mon, you have beat up, stamina, and beat up Justified. And he was like, yeah, but I don't want to get rid of two Pokemon. I was like, what are you talking about? He didn't realize that Whimsicott had beat up, and then he was like, oh, Whimsicott does have beat up. That could be pretty cool. And I was like, listen, bro, your Alakazam has done nothing for you all year. It's doing nothing for you right now. You have too many psychic types. Pick up one of the Justified Pokemon on the wire, and then you'll have literally two of the best fucking opens out there. Not to mention he has a third one in the sense of Cinderace open. You know what I mean? He would have had so much versatility.
Absol would have been really nasty. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie.
Absol would have been insane. Even if you wanted to keep the Psychic type, even Gallade would have been great. But he went with his gut, and you can't blame him for that. Now, I will say, Brendan.
Yeah, you know, I, as someone who plays a lot of frail like glass cannons, I get it.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Water Bubble doing its thing there.
Oh yeah, not to mention the weakness policy's already been triggered.
Yep.
Yeah, with the air slash.
So,
yeah.
One thing I will say, Brendan, is I fully believe that this series would have gone to 3 if you guys were in the playoffs, like they're not in the play-in rounds. I think that this would have gone to 3, and I don't know who would have won that last one.
Oh yeah, there was so many more. There was so much more that could have happened if this was a full series.
Because I feel like Jordan would have felt more comfortable after the first match. You know what I mean? And he would have been like, "All right, let me pull out the stops," and I feel like it would have been a great series. I would have loved to see that, but you know.
Yeah, I think if this wasn't my if this was a series match, this team comp probably would have been like for like game 2/3.
Yeah, you would have started with a different team.
Probably, I probably would have went with like a more like typical like something playing more in like psychic terrain.
Yeah.
So real quick, for those of you who are in the next round, the current round that we're in now, which is the best of 3s, some people in the past have made 3 sets. That's a valid strategy. I've done it every year. Except for the first one. Some people make like 1 set and just feel it out. I think the optimal way to play the best of 3 is to have 2 teams, and then if you make it to the 3rd round, just fucking like slap something together that you feel like of their team.
Not to cut you off right here, but this right here, like seeing what the beast boost was, I think it would have been greatly more beneficial for him to D-max Celesteela, just making it like infinitely harder to kill.
No, absolutely. His D-max Celesteela, I mean that max airstream might have killed Araquanid. It at least would have done a shit ton of damage.
Oh yeah, it would have made that Araquanid a lot more manageable for him. If he didn't one-shot it, I'm not sure. I think Araquanid still wouldn't have been able to like punch a hole through it.
Yeah. Oh, here's that Draco's ult. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's ignoring the... Oh, why is he ignoring... What? Oh.
Yeah, like
because you know, he's got 2 Pokemon. Dude, he knows what's gonna happen. He knows the blue.
Yeah.
It's over. He knows. He doesn't care. Like I won. Shit.
I always try to fight to the last man.
I mean, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it. But like at
yeah,
this
try
point,
and
he's
bring
already
the score
like,
back as close as possible.
Jeez,
like he's already feeling so. He's already feeling so. Exactly, he knew that was gonna happen. But like, he's already feeling so defeated after like whiffing the match off the bat switch. Like, I get it.
Tell me, this is Sand Rush Draco's ult, isn't it?
Yep.
Of course.
So if memory serves me correctly, didn't he have protecting the Celesteela?
He might have.
Yeah, I think he probably could have fought back in a little bit more. If he,
Dude, he could have grassy. I mean, it's not gonna kill, but he should have at least grassy glided the fucking boulder. I guess he might. Yep. All right. Fair enough, Jordan. Although you might have got the kill under grassy terrain.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just like,
at this point, he just really like he knew he was done.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, let's just protect a little. Let's
Brendan
protect a little
protecting your fucking win-loss ratio.
Like realistically, like what is Celesteela and Thwacky gonna do with Incineroar, you know, and fucking all this other shit? Like
mainly the 2 mons, those 2 mons whenever we get past was Incineroar and like Dragon's ult. Other than that, like Gigalith isn't really too hard for them to get through.
Well, if you had Rock Slide, it absolutely is. Because Rock Slide would have
faster.
It wouldn't have mattered. The sheer bulk that's on that Pokemon, like
there's no way. And Celesteela is like that's Celesteela in general. Like I was like Leech Seed and shit. Like that was like not very offensive.
No, yeah, Jordan.
It probably could have hung in
Jordan, I agree with you, and I don't know if you were here listening, but we had just said that we think the outcome may have been different if it was a best of 3, but we can't say now. Oh yeah, he cuts it off immediately. I forgot about that part.
I mean, wouldn't you? Shit.
Nah, well, only because I'm the one that's streaming. I hate it, but I do always wait the full thing. I hate doing it when I lose, especially when I lost to Dan. I was like so mad about it. I was like, oh, I want to just turn it off. I want to say I didn't record this. I'm be like, oops, I forgot to record it. But no, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we saw that, Jordan, and I was gonna say, I think I had said, and I don't know if this is true. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And I think this is what happened to you that other time you did the misplay. You've been playing a lot of Showdown, and when you hit cancel on Showdown, it always goes back to the first Pokemon on the left, automatically. But when you hit cancel or back on Sword and Shield, it just goes back out to the main menu unless you hit back again. So I was thinking that you were just feeling like you hit back and you were on the Mudsdale. I don't know. But either way, that misplay. What?
I make sure I know what I'm doing. I said everybody always talks shit about my long ass turns, but I make sure I know what I'm doing.
Hey, I hear you. But honestly, like, well played, and I think we can all agree that your misplay probably would have had an effect on the outcome for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, like with the strategy that Brendan came in with. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like that the situation didn't help make Brendan's victory all the
He
more
was
like
kind of on the tear already with Araquanid.
yeah, absolutely. Like it wasn't looking good on him. I think maybe if you had NDD or something, maybe it could have been different.
If he had maxed the Celesteela possibly instead of the Cinderace, um,
Who knows?
maybe. Yeah, but
Who knows?
again, like it sucks to play even play those games. You know, like
Well, exactly. Like,
if I had done this
that's just
right, like
yeah,
you're just
exactly. That's
torturing
just
yourself.
it really is.
Like
Yeah.
when I
At
lost
the end of
to,
the day,
go ahead.
I was just saying at the end of the day, Brendan brought a really solid strategy and it worked.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I was totally patting my ego after I lost to Brendan last time, because obviously I didn't put much prep in, but like he won legitimately, you know, like that
Yeah,
hustle
no,
Dracozolt
absolutely.
really fucking like took off on me, and like as much as I fucking wanted to put on the bravado, like I lost. I was
Like, bro,
disappointed
like
in myself afterwards.
if you aren't prepared for it, bro, like that shit can steamroll you real easy.
Yeah, and I was fucking, you know, underprepared, and like I was mad at myself, but then I just had to remember, because like I had to remember after Dan too, like, listen, if you keep thinking about it, you're just gonna torture yourself. You're gonna be like mad. It's not worth it. So,
Yeah, man.
um,
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you try to play as good as you can, man, and you know, shit just happens.
yeah,
Yeah, like we both, like Jordan and I both made the decisions like leading up to the match and like in the match that at the time we thought were the best decisions we could make. Like even like Jordan's well misplay. The intention behind it was correct. He just didn't execute it correctly.
yeah, yeah. I
So
do.
like
Uh,
it's not like he was like, oh yeah, like he like genuinely thought, oh yeah, I'm just gonna swap out Thwacky for like Thwacky or Mudsdale, I forget which one it was, for Dracology. And of course, like factoring in Blizzard, that just makes it like that's just an improbable move
it
choice.
was
Let
really,
alone
yeah.
having it hit both mons.
Yeah, it was really rough. Now, real quick, just a midstream break. I do want to give a shout out to our friends of the channels. Obviously, Jay the Homie with twitch.tv/Jay the Homie. He does a lot of like Fortnite stuff. It's pretty cool. And then he also has a YouTube, Jay the Homie, and he does Pokemon content on there, just like us. He's one of our players. You just saw him play. He's really awesome. He also does a podcast on Spotify. Check it out. It's the PLC podcast. Also, friends of the channel, we got I am Kid Sid. Give him a like and a follow too. He plays a lot of games. He might not finish them, but he's pretty entertaining. And also, you can always like and follow us here. Subscribe down below. If you have Amazon, it's free. Otherwise, it's $4.99 a month. That would really be a solid. Oh, and Mike. Mike Henderson, Hendo04. I gotta get his channel name, but yeah, he does Tekken. He's really dope. He's probably one of the top Tekken players in North Carolina right now. So like, that's a great
There's
channel to
also,
go check
there's
out.
also talk of these possibly coming out on OnlyFans. You know,
M
like, make
Hendo,
sure.
right? And look out for his OnlyFans.
Yeah, man.
So
You guys are some serious hole. Like Tekken and holes, bro. Look forward to that series.
right. So this is a great match. And by the way, I want to say that we are. Thank you guys for listening to that plug. We're at 18 seconds, guys. This is a great match. I like these teams a lot. I like these players a lot. Jay Wade came in, I think he wasn't in season 3 because that was the drama season. He came in season 4. This is Jay Wade's 3rd season, and in season 4 he was kind of booty garbage. No, he came in season 3 because he was in season 3 because that's when I got Polytoad off of him. Right? Anyway, he comes in to season 4. He's kind of booty garbage. I don't think he made playoffs that year. Season 2, he was still getting used to it. Whatever. Plus, our format is really strange. Season 2, or rather 4, that he comes in, we're playing Ubers. He does pretty well. And then season 5, he does even better, but still doesn't quite pull it out. But every time he plays a Reese always kind of has a problem with him. And for those of you that don't know, Reese is our 3-time champion. So this is kind of a storied match. Reese has always had kind of crazy matches with Jay Wade, and since this is his 3rd season, Jay Wade has really turned around his play. He's done really fucking well at his team comp, and we kind of give him the nickname Mad Scientist because he's always got some crazy tech on there. So this is a storied match. We got 3-time champ versus our longest running scrub. No offense, he's not a scrub anymore. He's going hard.
What second did you say to start at?
18 seconds.
All right.
So not to belabor the point, let's get right into it. Safety goggles for the redirect so he can fake out with impunity and Will-O-Wisp all he wants. He's got weakness policy on the Moltres. That's a fairly standard set. I think we all know what that is. Reese is a fan of the really strong sets because, as he puts it, they're the top sets for a reason. I think in our meta, a little bit of changing is good. Anyway, he's got the Thick Club on the Marowak to boost its attack, Life Orb on the Dracovish so he can still protect while he's doing his bad shit, and then we got Mental Herb on the Cresselia for taunt. That's pretty smart because he knows that Jay Wade knows to bring taunt on him. And lastly, Leftovers on the Hippowdon that I somehow found a way to shift back onto his team. Over to Jay Wade. Jay Wade's got his Mimikyu, which is a great Pokemon, can set up Trick Room because of Disguise pretty well. I mean, I guess you could still taunt it, whatever. He's got his Mushroom Cap, which has redirection, has a lot of crazy shit. You can Spore with it. It's just bulky. It's got Regenerator. It's good shit. Then he's got Scrafty for some fake out support with Fighting type. Scrafty is really bulky and hits hard, but God forbid you have a Fairy type move. Everybody knows Lapras. Lapras is the G-Max. Lapras puts up the screens. Lapras owns and wins seasons. That's how it goes.
But Ian, is it the G-Max Lapras?
I think that it is the G-Max Lapras. And on to the next one, which is Rotom Wash. I gave that to Jay Wade, and I did that for 2 reasons. 1, I had too much water. And 2, I needed a good physical attacker. So I took the lesser of the trade and I took the Haxorus. And I guess 3 reasons. I gave the Rotom Wash to Wade, and I knew that Rotom Wash checked like 90% of Arisa's team. Like, Rotom Wash handled so much of Arisa's team that, like, to give it to Jay Wade was like, here, if you can't win with this, go fuck yourself. And so I shifted that to Jay Wade, and clearly he's using it here because it's fairly obvious that it checks most of Arisa's team. And Rabombi for speed swap shenanigans, it also kind of hits a little okay. You guys ready?
I didn't know we were doing full team analysis anymore, but yeah, I'm good.
Hey man, we only got 2 matches. I might as well drag it out. All right, you ready?
18 seconds.
18 seconds.
Yep. All right.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh, rock music. Now Reese is always confident. It's really hard to get into his head. And I know he was taking this match seriously because he took J-Wade seriously.
Oh, apparently he was supposed to leave Rotom here, but instead he leaves Ravambi by accident.
Ooh. Does it work
That's
for him?
Already starting off with a little bit of a misplay, but let's see what happens. Got to intimidate.
Yeah, this is, yeah, what do you do here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking extreme speed, man. I was just thinking about, like, the different priority levels.
Right.
Because, for those of you that don't know, Prankster only gives you a +1 speed, so you're not outspeeding a lot of shit. Ultras. Alright.
Clap, clap, clap.
Nothing really changed.
But nothing happened.
I don't know if you can go for that boost right now, homie. You got that Rod on Wash out there. Are you really, you got the stones for it? Alright. He's like, he put it all on the money though, because like...
I'm not really a big fan of this play. Like, he's got this Mole Trace out here.
There goes the fucking weakness policy.
You know, it's cool, you know. No, Crest is get Choice Scarf.
Never mind.
Because why would we do that to Moltres?
So you could take the weakness policy?
Who cares about weakness policy? Weakness policy sucks.
Weakness policy is gone. And Trick Room goes up. Really strange.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this play though. I'm like, bro, you got this Moltres here who has Flying Stab. You want to D-max it, but now you kind of can't because now you got Trick Room up. So it's like, what's the game plan here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a choice item on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a dick play. I gotta remember to use that.
It's pretty good. Choice Scarf Trick, bro. Probably like one of my favorite Rotom clips, to be honest.
Especially if you're running a Trick Room team.
Here is Stitch.
Alright, so we got the taunt. He does Fiery Wrath anyway. He already got the boost, why not? Rodham eats it. No, really, Scrafty ate it. That was a crit, too.
Sure.
Boom. What do we get? Almost a kill.
I'm assuming it's probably like Assault Vest, Scrafty, probably.
Honestly, if I'm a Reese right now, I'm like, I need to flying move the shit out of that Scrafty.
Yeah. Like I said, the Trick Room is just a weird play here. I don't really understand why.
He did it again. Flying move the fucking Scrafty, bro.
I'll fucking do it again.
Well, no, he needs to get rid of Rotom. That's the whole reason.
Lucking out.
And that switch was clutch because then he got the knockoff from Scrafty, which got rid of that scarf that was annoying.
Yeah, but it also did a good little bit.
I mean, sure, but like now it's
Bye bye washing machine.
You can use any move at once now. You know, it's like thanks, bro.
Hang on a second.
I would gladly take a knockoff to get rid of an item that's like literally hurting me. Nah, that's fair. I mean, I get that. He didn't want to max the Moltres because of Lapras. Like, I understand. But, like, I don't know, man. It's just like, Trick Room Up, like, I don't really understand why you would do all this in the first place, like boosting a Moltres and trying to set it up where it's like you got Trick Room Up, and it kind of like makes its stabs like not as good. I don't know. It's just a weird call. It's a weird call. That's all I'm saying.
Now, I was told that he was running this whole match the whole time, and that's not how I feel about it. He was like, I was running it until
I mean, no. This Fiery Wrath is doing work. It doesn't look like it's doing work because there's not a lot of damage, but it's doing work as far as like, you know, taking out problematic team members at the same time.
I guess.
Like with this Mimikyu and the fucking Rotom. Because Rotom definitely kill.
Is he maxing here? Is that what's gonna happen?
There's not. But yeah, this whole matchup is just kind of weird.
Alright, one more turn of Trick Room. Here we go. What are we gonna do? Yeah, fuck it. 4 times weakness. Damn. He could have fucking... So, J-Wade's doing the math and he's saying that this Moltres could have done 50% damage to Lapras.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is...
I don't understand.
Oh no.
That's a great move. That was a great move.
You should bring it up later then.
You don't want
Zach.
that.
What?
You gotta bring up the thing.
Later, when it happens.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oof.
Scrafty is actually a monster, bro. I kinda wish I never gave it up, but I'm okay with it. I forget what I traded for it, but I think it was good. Oh yeah, I got Meowstic for it when I did the Prankster trade with... that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Tried to tell you. Where are you at, Zach?
What?
I'm talking about the trade where I traded the keys to a Reese and then traded Scrafty to fucking J-Wade for Meowstic.
Boo boo keys.
It was a dumb trade, yeah. Alright, so Sableye, do we switch in for to eat something? Is that what we're doing here? We want to eat and attack, and
He's probably trying to eat Spore.
ah, that's a good point.
Yes.
But he did yawn him, so
Yeah, but like he's only got one turn. If you only got a one turn with the Moongus, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna fucking Spore.
nah, that was clutch. Reese probably like, I fucking nailed that play.
Yes, he did.
Alright, there we go.
That was clutch. That was really clutch because he didn't know which one he was gonna get hit with the Spore. Like he had to take a gamble.
Yeah.
So pretty good call. And now this Amogus is just kind of like dead weight for a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of sitting there.
It's
Menacingly, I guess?
It's this Cresselia, wish it has a coverage move for it, like Psychic. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have predicted that either, J-Wade. Honestly, like, I wouldn't have expected that to happen.
And here it comes.
I feel you on that move, dude. I don't really feel like there was like a right call in that scenario. You were just trying to score something.
Rough spot for a Reese right now. He knows what's coming, he just doesn't really know how to deal with it.
Alright, so I'm a Reese. I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage here. I've lost a couple really good Trick Room options, or I mean Dynamax options. I haven't Dynamaxed yet.
It's G-Max!
And I'm about to get hit with a G-Max Aurora Veil, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm asleep. Chill out. There it is.
Hmm.
Even asleep, this fucking Amoongus is destructive.
Yeah.
Now I'm really curious what this trick room really does for a Reese right here.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really get it because it's like Amoongus is so slow, bro. Like
Yeah,
Amoongus
like,
is slower than all of his
Bertellion
weapons.
is the fastest mon on the field. Like,
I think he's trying to sweep with his Marowak.
Yeah, I don't really get it either, dude. I just don't understand. I don't understand what the play was here, like what he was going for, because it's kind of like all over the place. It feels like.
Now that Aurora Veil's up, like,
it's not really possible anymore.
yeah. I mean, he's in a really rough spot.
Mm.
Yeah, Jordan. All the way, right?
But yeah, at this point, it's like Reese is just kind of like finding an uphill battle. Like,
Oh, I wouldn't bring this in here.
yeah, I wouldn't either, dude. This is all kind of like mediocre.
It is in fact not a rock type, so it does not get that 50% boost.
Nope.
He's got his work cut out
I
for
mean,
him.
all of his options are terrible. Let's just be honest.
Oh no, he does not have brick break on the thing.
Alright, so he wants to get some damage out with a rock slide, I'm guessing?
Maybe.
I feel like he really did not prep hard enough for this Lapras because this whole team just dies a Lapras. It looks like. I mean, granted, like don't get me wrong, like Lapras is already hard to prepare for, but like, I don't know. I feel like he should have really brought Ichiro here.
That would have been clutch. Oh, he's pollen puffing the Lapras. So dick.
Oh, dude, I mean, dude, you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it. So this is weird because, like, bro, like, this Amoongus, like, you don't know it's awake. Like, it's still sleeping, and he just uses his yawn, and that's literally breaking the sleep call. He's literally breaking the sleep. Yeah, it does wake up that turn, you know.
Luckily, yeah.
Doesn't yawn only put you to sleep for a set amount of turns?
I think
No,
that's also true.
The very next turn. Like, no, I'm saying, like, it's sleep, it's regular sleep. Like, it doesn't, like, have a calculated amount of turns. So, like, yes, it can, but realistically, like, you can't bank on that. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that
You
is
could
a
switch.
violation of sleep clause, though.
You also got to think, like, what if he switches out of Amoongus that long to sleep?
Yeah, so like that, again, that is a violation of the sleep clause. You're not, if a Pokemon is still asleep, you cannot use yawn.
Yeah, you gotta definitely express that, like, in the rule set letter.
It is actually expressly said in the rule set
that you can't use yawn.
that if a Pokemon is asleep, you cannot use yawn again. And the red card goes off. Oh, you led right into the... Oh my god, dude. And he goes to sleep. He took the quiet nap just to fucking get the kill. He's a monster.
Mm-hmm. Imagine
And
if
that
this is-
Dragovich does nothing now.
Imagine this was Chester Rest Lapras.
That would have been crazy.
Or hydration. Hydration Lapras.
Alright, so now we're gonna go into our max, right? Is that what we're doing?
Does he max in this battle?
I mean, I think absolutely, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Stop dancing around it, bro. Just do it. Yes. God damn it. See how he went back twice, Jordan? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What are you doing, bro? You should be faster than literally this entire team. Your base 85. What are you doing?
Trick Rube is up.
What is he doing?
Trick Rube has Wilbur Turd.
Dude is playing.
Now we're seeing some stall play. I'm just kidding.
Good, not good. That was actually a good protect.
Aurora Veil is worn off and the dimensions went down. I saw him check it, so like that was the whole reasoning behind it.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Rockfall, bro. Alright, I guess to stop the sleep. And Lapras is already asleep, so.
Yeah, what more harm can it do? Other than just sit there
Yeah.
menacingly.
He's already lost his
I
Rodham.
don't think that you could like boost it or anything either, so it's fair.
Helping hand onto that is just an insult.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
I mean, to his credit though, that Amoonguss is barely bulky.
Yeah,
right
it's
on.
just,
Yeah,
oh man,
yeah,
3
yeah.
minutes.
He didn't want to take the risk. Can you imagine he takes the risk and then just doesn't
No
do anything?
fucking way. Yo, he wakes up and fucking freeze dries.
Oh, gross.
Bad luck.
Takes a dumb chunk. Now this is stupid, because if you know Rabombi and VGC, and not many people probably do, but if you know what Rabombi does in VGC, she does one thing, and one thing only, and that's fucking speed swap, because she's really fast. So why the fuck did he not switch into Paladin in this Cresselia slot to have the Sand Rush boost and go first?
He might have the strong jaw. I guess we could have checked.
Strongjaw doesn't do anything in this scenario.
Right,
I don't think
not
he
max.
I don't think he has. I don't think so. I
We
don't think
could-
that's a
We can check in a little, because he obviously went over it at the time. Oh, now we have
Yo, that's
fast.
crazy.
I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm just trying to say
That was broken.
Rabombi only does one fucking thing. Just saying. No, Hippo had 2 HP left.
Bro, that was clutch. The speed swap onto the Lapras for the freeze dry kill.
But yeah, no, he still had Hippo. He still had the Hippo.
Oh yeah, like it would have bit it the next turn, but well, it would have bit it on the same. Well, no, it wouldn't have.
Wait, does he have Black Sludge on the what?
Yep.
Why does he have Black Sludge on the Rabombi? Is that like a thing?
Fling,
No.
maybe?
No, he probably just mistook it typing. I don't fucking know.
He might have fling on it or something. I don't know.
He does not have fucking fling on that shit.
Would you
Hang
make it
on.
fun?
He's gonna reveal in chat what it was for.
He's probably like, yeah, I just thought Rabombi was a poison type.
Goodbye.
No, he
just
didn't.
messed
He
up-
didn't
you
trick.
look, he just messed up the items. He
Wow.
did not do He didn't do that. No, he just
No,
messed
he
it
didn't
up.
get tricked. He did not get tricked with that, Jordan. Pollen
This
Puff kills.
so this is a request. If you're messing up your items right now, Jay Wade, could you put Black Sludge on your Lapras when you play me?
That'd be great.
I'd appreciate. Definitely would be appreciated.
So J-Wade beats Reese by 3 and possibly the second largest upset in history. The first one being Reese losing to Stephen B, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Rabambi was supposed to be holding that card, and then was supposed to be holding Black Sludge. He just fucked it up.
Hey, it worked.
Well,
It fucking worked in your favor, bro.
Yeah, man, you really
It,
needed that Rabambi to lose
dude,
more health.
literally worked in your favor, bro. That fucking red card brought in Marowak for a free surf kill.
I did also check. Dracovic totally had Sand Rush.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes
oh
sense.
yeah, and but Aris did in fact get his revenge on Stephen B this season.
He did, yeah, he did.
Oh wait, no, that was Mike. No, I was thinking of Mike. I was like, I'm not sure.
Well,
I was like, wait, Mike's the one who swept him.
yeah, Mike swept the shit out of him. Anyway, congratulations to the winners, Brendan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
It only gets harder.
and I hope that they don't feel that I'm trying to rub anything in, but this is a year of unprecedented situations. This is the only year I think that any season finalist or season champion has ever been in the play-in rounds, let alone two, and that they lost in the play-in rounds. Well, because they've never been, so I guess that doesn't really matter. But to lose from the play-in rounds of two champions is pretty fucking big deal, especially from where Jay Wade was like not the best player up until this season. He started doing really well. To take out his longtime rival Reese, that's huge. And then Brendan to have come barely eked into playoffs. No offense.
You had to start from 1-5 and just build back up from the ground.
Right, and then to come on and overcome an opponent like Jordan, who's an amazing player, is just a year of crazy shit.
Very tough sets, very good
Yeah,
games.
but both
They
could
both.
have gone either way, and I think in a best of three, it would have been dangerous for everybody involved. Like that would have, I would love to see the outcomes of those, but those are all theoretical at this point.
I definitely have a lot to sweat about this weekend myself. But hey,
Oh yeah, is that when you're playing this weekend?
yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead
I'm
and
playing
look at the
Jay
sheet.
later in the week. He already hit me up. He's like, and told me his time was very crunched this week. And I'm like, no worries, I got nothing.
Yeah. So that's I'm playing Phil on Saturday, I think.
I hope. Like everybody's like, oh man, Zach's
Come
being
on.
so toxic. Zach's being so toxic. I'm not trying to be toxic, guys. I'm just trying to say, like, I feel like the speed swap was obvious to anybody who knows what Rabambi does, and Aris definitely knows what Rabambi does. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just think it was an obvious play here. I don't. That's all I'm saying. That was all I was trying.
so check this out.
Not trying to be toxic. Really not.
Check this out. Jay Wade moves on to go to the play-in round or the next up here. He fights Zach. Zach, you're gonna play Jay Wade this week. You guys got a scheduled date or anything?
Yeah.
Nice. When?
None of your fucking business.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. Brendan, you go up. You're fighting Jay this week.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be some rough sledding. I think on both sides probably.
Yeah, aka the cleaner. Rough match, I would say, for like you said, for both players. Jay is on a tear though, and his team is really scary. But so's his Brendan team. So like this is gonna be a really interesting match. And then the battle of the brothers in the playoffs, which I thought we might get two of those this year, but now we only get the one. Me versus Philip. That's happening on Saturday, just in time for. Actually, we're gonna do the stream on Monday anyway. Next week, whatever. But yeah, these are all gonna be really tight sets. I can't wait to see how Zach and Jay Wade do. I will say that I think Jay Wade has the team for it, but I think that Zach does better in
No.
multiple round situations.
Jay Wade specifically is gonna smack me because Jay Wade's team is scary.
All right.
I,
Well,
I fully believe that Jay Wade is gonna smack the hell out of me because Jay Wade is very scary when he wants to beat me.
word. Well, let's hope that fucking
And Jay Wade wants to prove that he wasn't only good in that one off-season tournament and that's it. Like he has something to prove here. He wants to become a champ. I understand. You're
he
gonna have to
was a
fight for
champ.
it. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to earn it. He
Yeah.
was a champion of an off-season tournament, and we are like, haha, that don't really count. And now
I
he's
mean,
like,
I
bro.
never said that. You guys said that. I
Like,
actually used to be like, shut up, it does count. Because he also, in that finals, he beat a Reese to get that season championship.
Amy.
So, I mean, is there, some type of prophetic correlation there? He's beating a Reese now. Maybe he's going to be champion of season 6. Who knows? I'm really excited to see these matches.
The Johto champ is trying to take his next trophy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens.
All right. Jordan, you got to get with me to get your trophy. It's been ready for multiple weeks now, and I'm starting to feel like the guy that takes forever to get people trophies when I'm not that guy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream today. Zach, thank you for commentating with me.
Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure.
I appreciate it. And Brendan, thank you for joining us again. It was a pleasure to have you.
Yep. Always a pleasure to be here.
All right, everybody, good luck with your matches this week. May the best person win and move on to the semifinals. I hope that that's me, but I can't be sure. But I will tell you one thing. There will be a rain team in the semifinals of Armor Conference. There's going to be a rain team.
No, they're not. They're both gonna get wiped out.
It's just like gives us 3 ties in a row, and we're just like, guys,
Well, Jay and his opponent moved to the semifinals.
like, guys, we keep tying.
Nah, losers bracket.
All right,
Losers
guys.
bracket gets to come back in.
Right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Pokemon League Championship Season 6 play-in rounds, and we will see you for the first round of Season 6 playoffs next week. Bye.